Sorry about that. Give me a second. Duh. I couldn't hear myself, but I had my AirPod in, not my mic thingy. Sorry about that. Hello, Jan. I'm glad you're here. 71, Beard Freak, you're just about to put on Dance Moms. Ooh. What does that entail? Hey, Lonnie, taking us all to go watch you in the shower? Okay, that's fine. I often listen from the shower. So I have a little update from my live stream earlier and a couple of things to show you. And then I have to cut my hair because I can't say because it's top secret. But I have someone flying in to see me tomorrow. And I'm super excited. So I have to cut my hair at least because I got grays in the side. And all this is gray right now. This is mascara in my beard. See if I could wipe part of it off so you could see. See? Some of it wiped off. See? It's gray. Hey, Dave. Hey, Amy. My gray is coming in. Gather around. No, no, chance, no, no, dance, no, no, chance, no, no, dance, no, no, chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! Hey! Ow! Ow! My Hey, Wicked Moon. Sorry, I had to change my color of my mic because I'm OCD. It has to match. I like to change colors because I'm a Gemini and I like variety. So deal with it. Okay. Okay, so earlier I showed Sally Ann how to unprivate her live stream that she edited. I showed her how to revert so it's no longer edited. And then she put it on members only, so people would have to pay to see the truth. And then she put it on unlisted. And I was watching, maybe got like an hour kind of into it. I was kind of fast forwarding through it because I planned on watching it all in full when I could sit down and watch the whole thing. And it went to private again. But I will tell you the things I heard, I did hear her talking about Lonnie's illnesses and her well-being and trashing it, saying she's going to shit her pants because she has Crohn's. And then that Tam chick was talking about Lonnie peeing in a cup to get her kids back. And Sally Ann said, yep. So tell me she wasn't talking about kids when she was talking about kids. I'm sure there was a lot of other stuff, but she privated it. So clearly she didn't want people seeing the truth. But what's funny about that is like immediately after I ended my live stream, almost immediately, Sally Ann posted a video. And at first I was like, I don't remember sending her that. And what I'm talking about is, you know how like Scarlett was trying to get me to like not like Jan and Don K and convince me. Well, I received like this voice recording of it was Jan, and I listened to it and I was like, what the fuck? And I was in shock because I was like, Jan has always spoke to me. She's a moderator. She's been nice. And I was pissed, actually. I want to show you something. Let me show you something. 1 sec. Give me 1 second. Let's go back to August 11th. I want to show you something. I'm in another screen, so hang on. Oh, here we go. Perfect. All right. Let's go to 7 minutes, 38. Okay, let's rewind a little bit. Now I'm going to share the screen. Let's take a look at something that you might have been confused about at the time. And I'm so glad I didn't say anything, because when this happened, I'll tell you what I was about to do. So here we go. I was live on August 11th when we drove by the Chris Watts house. And let's hear what I had to say. Go over the articles of the history of the Indians and how the town of Erie was like put together. And it was a guy that came from Pennsylvania, I believe, but I'll go over that. But hold on real quick. Where is it at? Oh, here it is. All right, we're just going to go over the beginning of this video real quick because it kind of just explains it. And this is credit to Jay for Justice. Okay, let me share the screen. Hey, Patty. Pay attention to what I'm going to say right here, and then I'll show you the chat. Okay. I'm seeing something in chat that I don't really like right now, but I'll address that later. Anybody know what I was talking about there? Is that I'm seeing something in chat I don't like right now, but I'll address that later. Hey, Trinda. Hey, guys. Sorry, I was in a different stream. When you have time to watch it, she will take it off private, Robbie. Alrighty. Anybody know? Let me show you. So over here, if I push play and do this. Hey, D-Rod! Oh my God, I want to friend you. I love you. Okay, you ready? So this is what... So if I scroll up, where is it? We have Jan right here in the chat. And don't worry, Jan, this isn't bad. At the time, I thought it was. So I received this voice recording, and it was Jan warning somebody to be careful of Sally Ann. And what I thought she had said was, be careful of her, but Robbie is worse. They record everything. And I was like... And so after I had heard that is when this live stream happened. And I saw Janin being nice, and she had a wrench, and I was like, I was about ready to rip into Jan for no reason. So I had sent the recording to Scarlett, and I was like, you were right about her. Like, she's so nice to me. And listen to this. What Jan said in the recording was Robin, as in Robin Swan. If you message her privately, she records everything. And clearly her friend Scarlett does too. And I was like, oh, that makes sense. Sally Ann posted immediately after my live stream. She posted my private conversation through text, not even Messenger, with Scarlett, trying to get me and Jan to fight. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck did I do to you for you to do something so shady? But one thing she didn't show in the video was this. So they showed me saying, oh my God, Jan's doing this. They didn't show this part, which was on Messenger. I sent her the recording of Jan, and she said, great. I just don't fucking trust anyone anymore. I would love to see the receipts on that. And then I said, me too. Then after I realized, she said, Robin, not Robbie. I said, oh, she said Robin, not Robbie. And then Scarlett's like, I have to save this. I won't say a word. That you can trust. I will keep this nugget, and I'm beyond devastated and numb right now. So she said she wouldn't show anyone because I didn't want to cause trouble publicly. I didn't want to put it on YouTube. And Scarlett's like, I promise I won't share that with anybody. So who shares fucking private messages? So that's not even a message that I sent Sally Ann for her to share. That was a message I had sent Scarlett. See, and listen, and I'll say this. Lonnie was not talking shit about Jan, okay? She sent it to me because she was like, wait a minute. She was just looking out for me, and me and Lonnie were just as confused because Jan's so nice, and we're like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Why would she say that about me? She didn't say it about me. So that's all it was. Lonnie was not, and I even said, I was like, "Can I share that?" And Lonnie was like, "Well, no, because I'm not sure yet, because we couldn't tell with your accent what you had said, and we are trying to like understand it. Now we understand it. Robin Swan's a snake. I think everybody knows that by now. And apparently Scarlett is too. And it's really disappointing, Scarlett, because it makes me wonder, like, what the fuck else is she sharing with people? You know, just like Tiffany is. Because Scarlett was very close. I opened up to her about many things. But let's remember, if this little game continues of let's be little kids and share private messages in people's personal life, I have an iPhone 15. I save all my fucking messages. Scarlett, how would you feel if one day you opened up the internet and saw very private shit that you've shared with me on the internet? That would probably ruin your reputation on here. You might want to scroll back if you have our whole chat history. So I would kindly ask you, don't share any more of my personal shit unless we want to play ball. That's it. Just be mad that I'm not going to hate people with you or for you and move on. But if the shady game continues, well, then I guess it's okay to release everyone's personal information, isn't it? About boyfriends and nose candy and all sorts of shit. Capiche? Your words, not mine. Remember, Sally Ann says she shared that to prove that people share personal shit. Well, if you're going to play that game, I got some tricks up my sleeve too. And I don't want to do that. So I ask you to kindly, please refrain from doing that any further. Okay. Jan says, I don't have receipts because I don't record, but I do send messages. So does everyone else. Yeah. And I'm really sorry about that, Jan. I did not take that public. And I'm so glad that day because I was about ready to be like, you know what? I see something in my chat I don't fucking like right now. And I was about to say, I don't like Jan coming in here with her fake fucking ass talking shit about me behind the scenes. But something inside plus Lonnie said, no, just don't say anything about it. Let's just see what happens. And I'm glad I did because I realized you didn't say shit about me. You've lost some close friends lately because of these people. Well, clearly, Lonnie, they weren't real and they weren't close enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Shay. And I'm not saying that, Scarlett. I'm not saying that like, ooh, like it's a threat. I'm saying please stop sharing my personal messages and that kind of stuff, my personal shit, because you wouldn't like that if it was done to you. Your voice recordings, all that stuff. I don't think you'd like that, would you, Scarlett? Sally Ann? No? Yeah? No? And don't use my content either. Only warning right now. Okay? Do we have any questions or any comments about that? Hey, Retro. And also, I do believe that if you hide all your videos, you lose monetization, but I could be wrong. That's just a guess. Okay. Seems like we're in a weird spot here, huh, Sally Ann? Wow. Yeah, and you know what? I will say this, Bill. Over and over for a very long time, these people have tried to get me to dislike Jan. And I think it was that one period of time, I think maybe it's when Mike Criminy fell out. Jan didn't come around for a long time. So I was like, oh, okay, well then fuck her. And then she came back around and everything was fine. Lots of snakes back at you. But, I mean, I guess I could bust out my fangs if need be. but I'd rather not. Look at my point of view is that I want to be friends with me anymore. That's fine. So the trash took itself out. Yeah, I just wish it would have taken itself out instead of dragging me to the dumpster with it. Because if you want to drag me to the dumpster, I'll make sure that I fucking hit the recycle button, you know, where the thing in the truck like smashes all the trash down. So, in private, all of them video both of you. Well, that's clear. Clearly, Robin and Scarlett have that in common. You know, all I did was just be like, okay, well, I'm not going to hate Jan or anyone. Hey, Van, love you. And clearly that pissed them off to the point of sharing personal messages, information, that kind of stuff. And that kind of shit needs to stop immediately. Okay? And I love you, Jan. So fuck them. They're just going to have to be mad. As I have always said, I do my research and ask the people concerned to see the real story. And that's why it was all good. Proves another point. Yeah, and I mean, that was a simple misunderstanding, but if you watch Sally Ann's video, do you notice how they didn't put that part in the video? They didn't put the part of me saying, "Oh, never mind." You know, she said Robin, not Robbie. Of course they didn't. Because they want to cause since Scarlett couldn't get me to hate Jan, maybe she was like, "Ooh, then I'll try to get Jan to hate Robbie." You failed miserably. Yes, Jan, I do. And Lonnie says, I'm the same now, Robbie. This is a warning to those people over there. Do not use my content. I'm sick of them over there using my content and restreaming completely every damn time. But they strike others. Yes, Sally Ann, and I would suggest that you take my original intro that you're not allowed to use at this point. And you have it in a lot of your videos. A lot of your videos. You are no longer allowed to use that. So I would imagine a lot of videos are going to be going on private, possible demonetization, or strikes. Don't use my shit. Make your own fucking intro. Be original. I shouldn't have even warned you. I already filed for, by the way. It's my copywritten material. Just so you know. Anyways, that's all I had to say. Anybody have anything else to add? Mercury is almost at a retrograde tomorrow, but I got one more day to be a cunt. Okay. Now she's making small digs at Jan's life, my life, and everybody else involved. She's shit. And just like earlier, I will say this. Oh, you want a link, Jan? Is that what you're asking? I will say this. Sally Ann earlier brought up my hamster while I was ending my live stream, my dead hamster. So in return, I was like, you know, you wouldn't like it if someone talked about your dead mother. That doesn't feel very good. And then Robin ran off and said, did you hear what he said about her mom? These people twist narratives and they can't take what they dish. And somebody said this earlier, and you're Wiccan, right, Sally Ann? So you believe in like karma, stuff like that. When you talk about things like that and you go at people like they're dead animals and stuff, you have a very, very old cat. And I hope they lived a very long life, but that's not good karma for yourself. It's not. Yeah, I've had enough Mercury too. Shit. There's the link, Jan. So I would imagine by morning, a lot of Sally Ann's videos with my content, my original content at the beginning of every one of her streams is going to be edited and or deleted. Because I'm done. You do favors for people for free. Take your time to make content that they steal and use on every video. Not even a fucking thank you, just a fuck you. Hold on, Jan. Let me put up my Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Did you come up here to cuss me out and give them what they wanted and so we could fight for them?
Yeah, I did. I woke up in a foul mood. Yeah, right. Take that silly screen down.
Yeah, sorry. Took me a minute.
Oh dear girls. Look where I am. I'm sat right beside my love. Nice try, girls. Nice try. You see, the one thing you fail to mention, and the one thing I don't do, is put it out to the World Wide Web. Not like you do. Which is what we have been trying to say for months and months and months. And I will say this to the 11,000 subs that Robbie has. A fair majority of them know me for a bloody long time. And I've known Robbie as long as I've known Jura. But he doesn't know that because he's outside. He doesn't know that because I never used to chat. I used to watch, which majority of everybody that knows me knows that I watch and I get everybody's side of the story, which is exactly what I did yesterday when I saw that little tidbit and thought, oh, she's using that to grab money. Oh, that's sneaky. Sneaky.
Is that you,
Sneaky,
John?
sneaky. Yeah. Any money grab,
Gotcha.
you're more than welcome to keep it up. I won't strike you. See how much money you make off it, though. It won't be much, will it?
No.
Because I'm not worth much. I have no content. I'm worth nothing. Everybody hates me. I've got nowhere to go. Look where I'm sat now.
We've been kicked out of every community, Jan.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's according to some little busybody who is so bitter and petty that she gets so hurt that she puts everybody's private messages out there. It seems to prove my point, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Sorry,
I
not
was
sorry.
shocked that it was Scarlett, though, that did it. I was like,
Look, I done it, and I've got a crap load of messages I could just release, and I mean, it would burn their asses to the ground. But I'm not doing it.
Yeah, and
like
I know I'm like, I have opened up to Scarlett, but I went back and screen record in case she deletes it because I'm going to need a little something for myself in case people break out this YouTube message war. I specifically have a voice recording of her like, I tell you things that I don't tell anybody else, and you told me a lot of shit that you would not want people to hear. And I'm not saying that to scare you, Scarlett. What I'm saying is, how would you like if that shit got put on here like you did to me today? Would you like that, Scarlett? I don't think you would. I think people would have a big, different view on you if I did. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not an asshole. So please stop. Because I don't want to be an asshole.
Yeah, some of the stuff she's told you, she probably told me too, and another person. And I still have all the messages. I have everything.
Well, I have it with her voice.
Yep,
so
I
it's
do
even
too.
better. Yep.
Yep. I will say something though. I respect and I appreciate all that sub to Sally Ann. And yeah, we helped build her channel, by the way. So yeah, Crafty and Sally Ann, we all helped build that channel. So I will take that little bit. I appreciate and respect you all, but I don't respect the slidings, the comments. Oh, I've always hated her. Oh, I've known about her from the beginning. Sweet cheeks, this is to you. Sweet cheeks. I don't know you from Adam. You don't know me. The only way you know me is from this internet and my actions and what I've said and done on this internet. I did never chat in the old days, the old AD days. Everything was done in the chat box, like there. I never went on people's panels in the old days, and you well know that, because apparently you know me from the AD days. Well, you must have been a lurker, because I don't know you unless you're someone I know and you've got an alt account, which is probably true. You've got an alt account. But I will tell you this, you don't know me, the real me. These lot do, because unlike some, we do chat behind the scenes, and we do chat on the phone. Oh, and on video.
Daily.
And he also loves seeing little Bella, which here she is, little Bella.
Aw.
She's
I like
sleeping in a
him.
minute. She's sleeping in a minute, Anya.
Well, and
Lady is
So,
beautiful.
and we send videos of the pets.
can I say that? And the reason
Yeah.
well, I'm glad I didn't say anything that day when I was like, I
Sorry,
see
Lani,
something
I'll
in chat
turn
I
it
don't
down.
like, but I'm also
Remote's mad.
glad. I mean, I didn't tell you privately either because I didn't want you to think that Lonnie was trying to stir trouble. She was just looking out for me like, what
I
is
know.
going on here? I thought you guys, and I'm like, I thought we were friends too. I'm very confused.
That's why I went straight
But
to
I'm
you.
glad I listened to it over and over, and I was like, okay, the accent sounds like Robbie. She's saying Robin. And so that made a lot more sense because I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? I record phone calls.
Oh, they thought they had a little nugget today they were going to put out, and Sally was so triggered, screaming and yelling.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You know, and meanwhile, while people are defending Sally Ann, saying she wouldn't go that low and talk about Lonnie's kids or this or that, she sure allowed it in the parts of that stream that I saw before she privated it. Not only that, but I mean, look what she did in my chat, going as low as her and Robin saying, "Oh, my husband didn't need to cheat on me," and then Sally Ann taking digs at a poor innocent
That's digs
hamster
at
that's
me.
deceased.
They're taking digs at me about my boyfriend. You know, I've known since I was 13. We've been together since 2015. Yeah, I've thrown him out a few times. He's messed around a few times. Big deal. Mind your own goddamn business, Robin. You too, Sally.
What? Nikki, is that why you ended your live? You were being attacked by flies? I noticed you ended it pretty early
Oh,
I
today.
thought you fell off the stream.
What?
Them damn flies have got her again.
I thought you fell off a StreamYard.
But she did. She did, Lonnie. Like, regardless of the screenshot that was showed and stuff, that Tam chick was going hard at Lonnie about her children, and Sally was agreeing. Sally was saying, "Yep, yep," and I think that's one of the main reasons she hit it.
Well, I've
I
got
mean,
it.
there's many reasons that she hit it, I'm sure, but from what I heard, I caught her in many lies already just with what I screen recorded. But I'm not going to play it because she's got some strikes. So,
well, I have both sides.
Can I say something though? I just want to say that the other day when I was advertising, sorry, I'm going to advertise it again, my birthday stream, I invited all of those up onto my panel to have it out once and for all. I'm taking that back. I'm taking that invite back because I don't want any of you on my panel. Nah, I'd rather have people on there that's going to make my birthday fun, not miserable.
And don't
So
come
we're
in
going
the
to have a
stream.
sing-song, jokes. Oh, they're all blocked. Oh, yeah, that proves another point, doesn't it, Sal? You better take my comment off your that little video, because you said I was blocked on everything. How come I can comment on your stream then? And how come I can comment on that video? Huh? Huh? Yeah. You might want to rethink that one too, dear. And with that, I'll bid everyone a good morning and get lost.
Wait,
and
hold on.
Stop talking about Chrissy's daughter. Sally, lay off of Chrissy, and I mean it.
You don't have your live stream scheduled yet for your birthday, do you? Because I don't see it on your channel.
No, because you haven't made me a funny thumbnail to go with it. Which I did ask for, but you've probably forgotten because you're so busy.
Well, then I'll
And I
just put your
appreciate,
channel
but
link so
I'll
people can
remind
go
you
over
again
when you
later.
schedule it. Okay. Okay.
Well, you do it better than I do. I mean, it just proves another point. I can't hack or do anything for toffee, so you're better at it than me.
I'm learning.
I'll see what I could come up with.
Thank you.
Yeah, see, Lonnie says she apologized for accusing her of the kids' school thing. She misunderstood what she was told, but she's not sorry for the other stuff. Yeah, because I mean, what she was saying and allowing that Tam chick to say was ridiculous.
There
And
was a lot in the chat too going at you about you, Robbie, and I was like, "What the hell?"
yeah, well, I will say this, Tam. I mean, since you've been on camera last, I mean, I think you're the last person to be telling someone they need to pee in a cup, because from the looks of it and the depletion in your face and the weight drop and stuff, I think you might need to pee in a cup. I'm just saying. Hey, Rachel. So you're the last person to be saying that to anybody. But, you know, when I heard that part, Sally Ann was agreeing, and there she was saying, "Oh, I wasn't the one who said she should pee in a cup." Well, you sure agreed with it. A fundraiser for a door and fly spray.
What's that in the chat? Did you just post my channel with a question mark? Because that won't be my channel.
Wait, what? That's your channel, isn't it?
Hang on. Let
Click
me
on the
go back
link.
to your. Let me go back to it. Hang on, because I'm a mod. I've got to find it again now.
Click on the link and make sure, because you only have one channel, right?
Yeah, that's my channel.
Okay, yeah. And so when you
With a
schedule it,
measly 171 subs, but hey,
I
I'm
see it
not
now.
bothered. No, I'm not bothered ever.
Oops.
Because I'm not about numbers or money. I'm about having fun and having a laugh.
You've always been like, I remember I used to watch you. I think my mom would watch you too. And when I went into your stream is when you and Sally Ann were friends back in the day. And I was like, oh, hi. And I used to chat it up in your chats all the time. And it was like
I
no
love your
drama
mum.
whatsoever.
Yeah, with a bunch of us together.
I love your mum. Give her my love when you next speak to her. But I always remember saying hello to Joan because she shared. I remember telling her that she shared my mum's name, and I could never forget her name.
I like when you took us back to your hometown, Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have that live stream. I think it might be on private because it's such a small town. I was like, ooh, I should set this to private. But yeah, they have a cute little town.
Oh, thank you, Rachel. But everybody that knows me, the real me from old, and they know I would never do this. I won't retaliate. I'm not petty like all of you. I mean, and I don't hold grudges. Are you forgiven? Of course you're forgiven. You never weren't. But
they made a apology video and then they got
it. I won't forget it. So it's just another thing to store in my morphine-addled brain that you're so quick to judge that I can't remember anything and I can't do anything.
No, I live in Colorado. Grotesque. Colorado. It's starting to get cold here too, kind of.
It's getting cold here too.
Is it? Yeah, it's like at nighttime you can feel
going down to
fall
50s at night. It sucks.
Yeah, I think we're about the same right now. Probably the same temp. Right now it is 64 degrees. So you're cooler than us probably right now then. Yeah, fuck that Tam chick, Lonnie. Turning on her camera, getting banged on a live stream. Sick.
What?
Hey, Anarchy. You never saw that?
No, thank God.
I believe it was Natasha's panel. I could be wrong.
Oh,
I have the clip, but I'm not going to play it. And Tam and her husband or boyfriend used to go on panel all the time. Well, the camera accidentally turned on and she was bent over and there he was pounding away.
No.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So Tam Tam's a real class act. Real classy one.
Good Lord.
It is pretty hearsay.
My air fryer's going.
Ooh, what are you making in the air fryer?
Shrimp poppers.
Ooh, wait, shrimp poppers?
Shrimp poppers, yeah.
Is it like jalapeno poppers but shrimp?
No, it's just shrimp and breaded shrimp. They're called shrimp poppers. They're small. It's real
Oh, okay,
shrimp.
like popcorn shrimp, kind of, I guess, is what
Yeah,
it's like.
kind of. They're bigger, yeah.
Okay. Oh, it was Irvin's panel. Thank you. Yeah, that guy was weird too. That
Oh,
Irvin guy.
God. Good Lord.
Whatever happened to that weirdo?
He just fell away.
I think he just disappeared. I remember
So-
him. He used to be everywhere too, didn't he?
Yeah, he's always on MJ's
Oh,
panel.
he's back. I'm going to
Used to
mute
see
a
him
minute.
simping all
He's
the
going to
time.
get noisy.
Oh, okay.
She's
Yeah,
still
that guy-
stripping.
No, he's coming in with lady. He's just about to take Bella out.
Yeah.
So it's
You ever
going to
show
be a
Robbie that
doggy spot.
picture of? Show Robbie a picture of Brian stripping.
Oh, I have it
Yeah,
saved in my
He's
camera roll
already
on
got
this-
it. I sent it to him, I think.
Oh, okay. That was funny. She said, "Look, Brian's stripping." I'm like, "Oh, I don't want to see it." And then she's like, "Here." I was like, "Oh my God, Dan."
Before anybody takes that little snippet, he's stripping wallpaper off with a new
Yeah.
steamer stripper I got him.
It's better.
Yes, and she probably turned it on purpose just to, maybe it's their kink. Maybe they get into that. Obviously, they get into that doing it on panel.
God, who
I
would
don't know if
do
they
that?
were muted. I can't remember. I would
Oh my
hope
God.
so. Her face did look like kind of shocked. Hey, Emu. I'm gonna go back and watch that video. I'll send it to you guys if I find it.
Probably.
Hi, Emu. Hi, Van.
Oh my
58
God.
with a high of 67. Top of like. Well, I'm gonna go cut my hair because I have a wonderful guest flying in tomorrow. Not saying who, but I want to look a little bit presentable and not like a caveman. So
Change, Mom.
yeah. Ooh, you guys, let's go raid Molly Go Lightly. It's Molly Go Harder now. We'll go raid her.
Oh, Molly. Yeah, Molly's back.
She's fucking bullhorn Betty.
Yeah, she got out of jail, huh?
Oh, she did, huh? She was
Yeah,
released.
she made bail.
Okay.
And what did
Well,
she do? She right for a live stream. Well, stream makes it on members only, and she's so lullaby. She don't know what the hell she's doing. Woman's
her and
crazy.
Sally Ann have that in common. Wow. All right, let's go raid Molly Go Lightly, everyone. There's the raid link.
Yay!
Thank you guys for coming up. I'm sorry. I wasn't going to go live again, but I just had those things. Jesus, they just left. What the fuck? All right, guys, go #save Robbie right over at Go Harder. Have a good night. Love you, Lonnie. Love you guys. I have to burp. And again, Sally Ann, Scarlett, all you guys, just fuck off. Move on with your life. I could be over it if you are. So move on. Goodbye.
No chance. No dance.